hi, Eric. So we have visitors from Canada, right?
What up?
What up? So, what's your name? Shout out Toronto. Shout out Toronto.
Shout out to Ronald.
Yo, shout out Toronto.
Hey, t.mini.
Toronto's here for 2 class. How about you? What's EJ?
EJ?
Mayor.
He runs it. What do you mean?
And this is a bit right here. The stairs. So, but the whole track layout is another split. But this one should be interesting. We'll see you later. What's up, guys? It's your boy Cielshock from Cielshock and Ej. What's up? My band royalty teammate, and we're here at Connecticut Fed's house, our crib, and we have our track layout to practice. But this video is gonna be about our race in Toms River, Hobbytown. Shout out Eric and Anthony for hosting, and also thank you Toronto for coming down and race with us. Toronto racers were there, and we're gonna feature his car, his winning car, right? Your car.
Yeah,
what's the name of the car?
It's gonna be red.
All right, so check it out.
Race is ready. On your mark. Get set, go.
Too much weight down there, bro. He's laughing.
He's playing it safe right now.
Yeah, he's laughing.
He ain't coming on.
Oh, yeah? He's not? What's that?
Anthony don't win, I'm fine.
You're all gonna start on.
Alright, open class finals. First lane is John.
Shout out Toronto.
Anthony, Mark, Skid, and EJ. Alright, guys, start them up.
3, 2.
Mark, get set, go.
Alright, red car is up.
Mark, who's back in?
So we start.
Anthony's out.
One.
Come on in. Come on in.
Stay down. There we go.
Grab the green one then.
Here comes Toronto. Oh,
Come on in.
is that your car? Oh, here comes Toronto. Oh, whose car? EJ's car. EJ's car. EJ's car. Last lap. Winner! Woohoo! Oh shit.
We're gonna re-race the third. Good job, EJ.
Good job with your light dash, bro.
First.
Dang.
Second.
Who's second?
Re-race the third.
Who's second?
Start him up, guys, for third.
Who's second?
Second, I think was right here. That one. I think he.
Mark?
Oh, up here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
second. There you go.
Start him up. On your mark. Get set, go.
Go, Mark. Get this one. Oh.
He's got to play some catch up.
One. Oh my God. Hadouken! Hadouken! That's your teammate. That's your teammate. Hadouken! There you go. Let's go, Toronto. Let's go.
Come on. Come on, man.
There we go. Oh, here. Oh my God. Anthony have the bragging rights to me all day. No, last lap. Last lap. Here we go, Anthony.
Got it. Third.
Got it. Oh, lucky bastard.
Anthony takes third. First, second.
Whatever.
Too much
Okay.
battery from
Good
the
job.
From the first one.
I'm a sport. So there you go, guys. That was the open class finals in Hobbytown, New Jersey. And as you can see, I posted the track layout. there is a 3-stair waterfall over there that Eric made, and that was really a bitch, so I didn't make it. But my teammate over here, my band royalty teammate, EJ from New Jersey, won first place, and today we're gonna feature his car. And what's the name of the car?
Red.
There you go. Really thought about that name, huh?
Yeah, because it's red.
All right.
So guys, I'm using an MA chassis.
Ooh.
It's bumperless.
So why did you use MA chassis?
MA chassis because I have a challenge with it. Because I saw my boy Christian using an MA chassis, and I was like, maybe I'll jump into MA.
Shout out Virginia.
Shout out to Virginia Racers.
Alright, so that's a reinforced chassis MA red, right?
Yep.
So why did you use that? Because it's more durable? Or
It's
tougher?
more durable and tougher. Usually the thing with MA, it's hard. It's not really flexing.
Yeah, so the
So what I
landing
did
not
is
really...
we took it, cut it, so it's a little bit of flex,
Oh, that's nice.
as you can see.
Uh-huh.
And
So you have a very interesting cut over here that I noticed. Like, why did you cut it that way? And there was a cut over here. So you can show in the camera. It's like a little bit different from the way I cut.
So the way you cut it like this, because usually MA has an angle.
Like a regular MA,
Yep,
right?
regular MA. We don't have a regular MA here, guys, but and then it's trimmed off at least 1.5 mil, so I can use a 3mm brake plate.
So it's like flat?
So
I
it's
think?
like flat.
0 degrees?
0 degrees, as you can see.
The bumper, right?
Yep, bumper in the front and then bumper in the rear.
Alright, gotcha. And then at the middle part, why is it like this? It's like not your usual cut?
Not your usual cut because this one supports your battery.
Alright.
So that's why I didn't cut it all the way, because usually what you can see, you can cut it all the way.
Yeah, some people want it down low with the batteries, right?
So we did it like this.
Alright, gotcha. Oh, and also because you have like a small diameter tires over there.
And I'm using a 23.8 wheels.
Nice. Why did you use 23.8?
23.8, so I have a lower center of gravity. So it's gonna jump low, but really far.
Alright. So the point is like jump low but land far. Alright, land long. So.
Yep. It's gonna land longer, but it's gonna jump low.
Alright. So tell me more of the parts. Like, so you can see, yeah, you have an offset tire and like it's not a wide stance car, right?
Yep.
So that's more for speed, I'm assuming, right?
For speed and cornering.
But you're pretty much sacrificing your stability on that
Yep.
one, but you got all the speed that you can do.
But for that, as you can see, my front rollers are not really closer to the body
Oh, for stability.
for stability. But at the back, it's close.
Gotcha. And you have very interesting rollers over there too. Like,
Yeah.
what are those?
So these are CNC double aluminum rollers. I opted out for this because it's lightweight. Even at the back I have it.
Yeah, that would
can
be very
see.
light.
And as you can see, I'm using a roller stabilizer, 11 mil.
That's like bored out to 11 millimeters.
Bored out. So this is supposed to be a 19.
Uh-huh.
And then we customize it. So it's like that.
Gotcha. That's very nice. All right.
So maybe you guys are wondering why I'm using a 11 mil instead of a regular stabilizer. Because your regular stabilizer doesn't roll. What is do is when you enter the corner, see like that, your car tends to like, what I call that?
You tilt.
Tilt. So usually when it tilts, you have a stopping stabilizer here. But mine, when I tilt, I don't lose speed.
Gotcha.
I still roll.
Gotcha. And then you took advantage of the unlimited roller
Yep.
from your roll,
So
right?
here we already have the unlimited roller. So sky's the limit if you want a lot of rollers, guys.
Gotcha. All right. So I see you have a front body damper over here.
Yep.
So why did you use front
So I have
body?
a front body damper, so it's gonna land nosedive. Because usually I want it to land as far as possible, but low, like in the cornering. Because when you land like that, it's gonna go nosedive.
So it's perfect for the tabletop.
Yep, it's perfect for tabletop, for corners. Because when you do it in the back, it's gonna be tilting up.
And then it's like jumping higher. and
It's
low.
jumping high.
So now let's talk about the bumper, because I see you have a sliding damper over here. Like, it's not my typical sliding damper. It's kind of hard. You use hard, and then I see you have a sliding damper at the rear too.
So
let's
this
talk
build
about
is
that.
usually for digital curves. I have a 3mm sliding damper at the front, and it's a stiff spring. And at the back, I just got a long stick, and it's soft. But right now, I put a screw in it, so it's not sliding.
All right, so he have a sliding damper off at the rear part, which is I usually use, but he put this screw over here as a stopper, right? Because I don't know what adjustment did you do. Like, you're the one racing, so I was racing against you, so I was always wondering why you have that. So what's the point of like putting those screws over there?
So the layout that we have doesn't have a digital turn. So I stop it from moving.
Gotcha.
So I have more balance in it.
So you just basically put there so it's like stiffer. It's
yeah,
stiff,
it's
right?
stiff.
It's locked.
No, it's locked. It's not even moving. But the front, it's fine. Because
Gotcha.
it's stiff.
So why is it 3mm up front anyway? Like, why is it like so thick? Like, it adds more weight.
So
though.
thick, it adds more weight, but it's so durable.
All right, it's better than the other. Like,
So for as you can see, my underguard brake plate, it's CNC 3mm, and it's angled.
oh, it's already angled.
So you can have brakes as low as you can and still be in the limit.
So what's the difference between like getting the rear stiff and the front is not like? Is it like lower? It's like making the car stable, or like does it slow down?
For me,
more?
yeah, I think.
Is it making the car stable? Because it's basically every time you turn, the car pushes to the track. Like, that's how I see it. Like, it pushes to the track wall. Because the rear part is stiff. So if you go to the track wall, the car pushes it like that, right? So it goes to the track wall, so it's making it more stable. So you're basically sacrificing your speed, but you're making your car stable, right? All right, so let's talk about like what's inside there. Sure. If you want to open it. There you go. And while he's opening that, I want to say shout out to High Speed Matrixx oil, the oil that I usually use, but I don't have it with me here. But let me grab it. Hold on. While he's opening that, I'm grabbing my oil. Give me a sec. I'll say shout out to High Speed Matrixx oil. There you go. I use that for all my all-purpose motors. If you are interested in the high-speed Matrixx oil, you got the link at the description below. All right, so we're back to EJ.
So here you go, guys.
All right,
as you can see, I'm using a light dash.
Oh, he's only using light dash. Okay, I guess it's fast. All right, so he's rocking the light dash. Why do you use light dash?
Because the layout that we have is tricky. Because all my motors are like fast. I can't, because I didn't bring a lot. So I just opted out for a light dash with a 371 gear ratio.
Why 371?
Because I want more torque.
All right.
I got a small wheel, so I put it with more torque, so I can even go with like high-speed cars.
Gotcha. So you sacrifice your top speed, but you have a lot of torque, right?
I can climb a bank, get out of tabletop fast after the slope.
Because you're running a slow motor. Very, very smart. That was smart.
So I got a gears.
3.7. Oh, it's not even floating transmission, huh?
This.
It's not. It's just a regular bearing.
So it's a floating transmission, guys. As you can see.
Oh, it is. All right. So what are the bearings? Is that 830 bearing?
It's 620.
All right. So what they did is they.
Oh no! Sorry, guys. It's a AO 520.
It's an AO 520.
It's for the rollers.
So it was cut, made a hole, and it was like snapped over there inside the gears, so it's a floating transmission. That's why it's fast. You cheated. I'm just kidding. But the gears over there, see, it's kind of shaved, huh?
Yep. So you can see I have a shaved gears. But I didn't put. Usually they put a tape, so it's just this gear is centered. But I'm too lazy when I built it.
You dropped
So.
All
Sorry
right,
guys, my stuff are dropping.
all right.
There you go.
So nothing really special. It's just basically the sliding damper and everything. How about your damper setting? Because I'm just curious about that.
So my damper, I have 2 nips at the back.
Those like are cylinders, right?
Yep, cylinders.
And there's like nips on the sides over here.
Yep.
So it's like pretty balanced. Like you separate. Well, I don't know why you separate it, because I usually make it like my dampers are like this. They're always like together. It's like it's either a catcher damper when I'm rocking double shaft, So I was wondering, why did you separate it like that? So you separate your dampers like that?
I separate my dampers like that because that's the way I do it.
There's like really not a lot of explanation.
Not a lot of explanation about it. We have our own
ways
of doing it, and this is the way that my car is stable.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, so there's his car red. Thank you, EJ, for sharing.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna challenge this guy, and I'm gonna use my car. He's rocking light dash. I'm rocking light dash with my car. He got his own settings. I got my own settings. So we're gonna race with the same type of voltage. And I don't know what gear ratio I'm gonna use, but he's using 3.7. I might go for 3.51. But I have a smaller wheel. This is my new build. I'm just gonna challenge him, just for bragging rights. So let's see what's gonna be the result. So here we go. I challenge EJ with his winning car. I'm using my car cell. It's an MS chassis. He got an MA. I have 351 gear with the light dash. He got a 371 with the light dash. And we're using Neo Champ battery, and it's all 152 volts. All right, so let's see who's gonna win. How many laps we're gonna do?
6 laps because the track is short.
Short. All right, as you can see, our track layout. It's kind of short. It's a double lane changer. You got a bunch of the chicanes over there. Tabletop. One recovery tabletop. And here's the finish line. So we're going to do 6 laps because he said it's short. And are we going to do best of 3 or just we're going to do one shot, big shot?
We'll do one shot.
All right. No hard feelings, right? You're nervous? All right. I'm ready. Let's see who got a better light dash. Just for bragging rights. Alright, all the way. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. They're like even in that 1, 2, holy shit. 3, I'm ahead now. Oh! 4, 5, last lap. I guess he's gonna win. Grab my car too, please. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's do a second one. Let's do a second one. Let's see. I'll switch link with you. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, last lap. Grab my car, please. Alright. I guess he won. Alright. Alright, so there you go. EJ beat me. Sorry. But it was a close race. Thank you, EJ, for sharing your car. You deserve to win. Alright, so this is your boy Cielshock. This is my boy EJ. As we always say, we learn from you, you learn from us.
Peace.
Peace. Race humble.